Hello everyone, welcome to the Comic Book Corner, and this is your host Spider Slayer. This is my last video of the year, and I just wanted to let everyone know that I work in the retail industry, and these next 2 weeks are probably the busiest 2 weeks of the year for me. So with that being said, my end of the year review is going to be none other than The Walking Dead, issue number 92. This was a pretty good issue. Has some good action in it, introduces some new character in it, and then possibly some future characters along the way. This story basically has Michonne and Abraham involved in the actual issue. They work together. In a nutshell here, without giving away too much for the people that don't want to watch the walkthrough later on in the video, Michonne and Abraham go out onto a neighborhood watch. They go outside and they see if there's any roamers around, and they try to take care of some business. While they're having light discussion, they see a couple of roamers, and then they meet the mysterious character that we have saw in issue number 91 on the last page, that I made a statement saying that it could have been possibly Daryl, and it could have been possibly, some other people said it could be possibly Lori. Some people said it could have been Rick's brother. So there's all these, speculation about who it could be, and well, needless to say, it wasn't any of those guys, and you'll see later on in the issue who it actually was. This story sets up something very huge in the future to come in The Walking Dead. I do give this one a nice 4 out of 5. The cover art's really good. I do like how Michonne and Abraham are here, and they are together side by back to back with each other. And then you also see zombie reflections in her sword, and you can see how much of a badass she really is. And then you can also witness the badass of the new character, of how much of a badass he is as well. So this is, I think it's heading towards that issue 100, and I really think that things are going to start picking up in here. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys our usual images so you can see what's going on in the book, and then I'm going to do a walkthrough. So I will see you guys in a couple minutes. Thank you. Okay everyone, welcome back to issue number 92 of The Walking Dead. We are going to do the walkthrough now. So warning, this is the major spoiler alert time. This is where I give everything away for those people that don't have access to Walking Dead, can't afford it, or everything there, just in case. So I'm going to do it right now. So here we go. Last issue we saw the mysterious character. He's looking through his binoculars, spying on the camp. And here again we see, looking through the binoculars, spying on the camp. Still don't know who this guy is, but he's heavily armed and he looks like he's getting ready to do something. So as we flip through the next pages, we see a brief freak out here, sorry about that, of Carl. And he is actually waking up from a bad dream, saying that he had to kill some boy and he saw some brains fly out. And it's pretty graphic, but in the past issues we know that Carl has had issues and he has blown some kids' brains out. And it was one of the twins that gone crazy, and he actually blew his the kid's brains out so it wouldn't be a threat to the group anymore. So after a brief discussion about how he was scared and that he apologized to his father, we see that the group is really concerned about issues about running out of supplies through the winter. This is a major concern for them. So basically what happens next is Abraham and Michonne go out, and they go on watch duty to make sure if there was any roamers caught in the traps and things like that. So Abraham has slight discussion with Michonne, and and Michonne has discussed that she's lonely, and and Abraham's not sitting here. He was just trying to create some nice small talk, and she was kind of giving him attitude, and he's like, fuck, you caught me just a little off guard, So, and she just expresses to herself that she used to talk for a living, and she was alone by herself for such a long time before she met Rick in the group that, she just got used to not talking. So that's why she is actually, that's why she's actually so quiet. And then, Abraham offers out a hand, and he says, you could just get together with me and Holly. And Michonne just goes, she sits there and she goes, no way. I haven't done anything like that since college. He goes, whoa, I meant for dinner, So he goes, and she goes, slow down. I was just joking. And she's like, gross. So we see now that after some walking around and talking, that they see a zombie. And there's the zombie right there. He's over here, and he's like, Whoa. And the next thing she knows is slice. Takes off the head. Pew, straight off, just like she does. Silent but deadly. And next we see a couple other roamers coming around town, and they're trying to go after the fresh meat as well. But we can see that Michonne now is taking care of some more business, and she just slices and dices them. And then next thing we see is Abraham takes a shot at one of them, and he goes, you know what, you're just taking too damn slow. And next we see is our mysterious character. He has his hands up, and basically all he's saying here is he just wants to talk. But right away, Michonne feels threatened by him. She sticks the sword in his face, and now she gets a knee to the gut. And he's like, all of a sudden, Abraham's like, what the fuck, man? And he has a sword right to her throat. So now we start this epic battle going on between Michonne and the new mysterious man. And we just see a wham! And there's all kinds of crack. And he's like, and then Abraham's just like, don't play with him, just get him out of the way so I can shoot his fucking ass. So all of a sudden now they have the upper hand, and then Abraham just goes shit wild and starts going freaking crazy with the machine gun. And he's like, fuck you better come out because you're gonna be done. You're not bulletproof. So next thing he goes, look out, and he comes out of nowhere, and he has Michonne's sword and hits Abraham right in the face. Crack! And next we see his mysterious character just sits there and has a knife right to Abraham, and he goes, take me to your leader! And then Abraham's just like, just get Rick! So right away Michonne takes off. She goes ahead and gets Rick, and all of a sudden he's pointing the gun at him. And this guy just doesn't like guns being pointed at him. And basically after another brief encounter here, Abraham tries to take care of him. He just smashes him down in the face right there. And next thing we see is that after a brief, talk here, the man finally introduces himself. And again, he's not Lori, he's not Daryl, he's not all these people that we thought he was, but his name is Paul Monroe. That's it. And his friends have taken to him, and they call him Jesus. There he is, right there. Paul Monroe. The first issue with him in it. So next we see that he is basically a trader. He wants to trade items with communities with each other. And he's basically saying that he doesn't have ammos for his weapons, and Rick doesn't have food, so they're saying, we can trade. We can trade clothes, we can trade guns, we can trade all kinds of stuff. And the next thing we say is that in his travels here, that there is 2 other communities that he's run into. And he goes, and then Abraham is like, you said there's 2 other communities within the 20 miles. And he said there's many others. And Jesus's, or Paul Monroe's community has 200 people in it. So, and Abraham says, is there other communities around here? And then Jesus goes, wait a minute. Do you guys think you are the only survivors? He goes, boy, your world is about to change. And you can see the little page by himself. And that is it. So basically, you know, the group is kind of just sitting here going, you know what? We thought maybe we were the only ones and we come across people here or there. But there looks like there's a lot more people around, because if his group has 200 people and there's 2 other communities within 20 miles, then there's got to be a lot of people around. So this is setting up things to come for future issues. So I think we're going to see a lot more characters. We're going to run into a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, if this guy is friend or foe, is he setting them up? I don't know. My thoughts, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I'm not too sure about it. What do you guys think? You guys think he's a liar? I don't know. Are they going to put trust in him? I don't know. We'll see. We're going to see in issue 93 coming out next month. So that is it. This is my last video for the year. I hope you guys enjoyed my little holiday comic special there that I just posted on YouTube as well. And once this holiday season is done, I'm going to get back full force just like I've been doing. And right after January 1st, so I'm going to be posting a whole bunch of new reviews. Also, like The Walking Dead 101, the next one will be with Carl and other issues. And if you guys are interested in other things, just let me know and I'll try to get them here online for you. So until then, you guys have a great holiday season. I'll talk to you. I'll see you soon. And take care of yourselves. This is Spider Slayer saying peace out, and subscribe to Comic Book Corner. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy every holiday. All right? Take care, guys. Bye.